I really do miss street photography. I used to take street photography photos every day, but that was when I used to live in a city. So it's about time that I made a trip back to Brighton. Oh, yeah, that'll do it.
Filming, creating, learning together. Welcome to our journey.
The first thing we need to understand is what exactly is street photography and how do we do it? The basic idea is that you wander around a public space until you find something which is visually interesting and you take a photo of it. And that can be misunderstood as something kind of like voyeur. Street photography is actually a fantastic way to work on your ability to frame and capture emotion in a single image. It's probably one of the best ways that I found to practice cinematography. You've got to work on the fly in a very quick, fast-paced situation to try and capture an emotion that only lasts for a split second, and you can't control the environment and the surroundings around you. You've got to just get it when you can. And so it's really good to helping you kind of think, what am I looking for to get a particular emotion? And it makes you take that time to really appreciate what you're feeling when you are walking around an environment and looking at a particular framing through a camera.
It's very busy in Brighton today, and I prefer my scenes a little less crowded, so I'll see what I can come up with. I'm probably very much out of practice. I'll definitely start on some buildings, some colourful ones, and then potentially I might start with people after that, because it takes a bit of confidence to do that, and it's been a long time. It's kind of like a capture of a moment in history. That's the general idea of it. It's designed as a way to capture a moment and a feeling, which I think a lot of people don't quite understand about it. But today we're going to try and see if we can do some of those, or find some of those moments and capture them. That's the plan, but we'll see how it goes. At the moment we've also got Brighton Fringe going on, as you can see over there behind me. Lots of events and lots of colours going on, so plenty to capture. We've got some lovely hard contrast here, left to right, so you're always looking for those harsh shadows. Helps build up that contrast in your photography. Now, the other thing to bear in mind as well is we do have a lot of colours here, but it's being selective in the kind of colours that you want to capture. So, for example, in this kind of scene here, so very kind of nostalgic young summer, which I'm looking at here, that's what I see in it. We're looking for very, very bright coloured figures, so we were quite lucky where we had a family pretty much all wearing yellow sort of go through there this way, and yeah, it allows to sort of brighten up that image, because you can see here we don't have many yellows down this way, but you've got yellows from the double yellow lines and from the scaffolding, so it's just enough of an accent to not feel out of place in the image, and also helps highlight the subject of the image as well. So little things to consider when you are looking for those kind of golden moments. And also made sure to get myself a good old milkshake. I don't drink coffee, I don't drink alcohol, I don't drink fizzy drinks, but I do enjoy a good milkshake. Stay hydrated, yo.
It definitely did take me a while to get comfortable taking street photography again. When you spend so long out of it, coming back is incredibly difficult and nerve-wracking. The environment that day was very busy. As I mentioned before, I tend to like my street photography with fewer subjects in the frames. It was particularly tricky to try and isolate subjects in a single moment, and try and trim down the amount of subjects in a frame was tricky. But with enough patience, you could definitely get there in the end. As the day progressed, I definitely got a lot more confidence again and felt my old street photographer me coming back. And as you can see with these images here, the quality of the street photography was a lot stronger than earlier in the day, and I definitely felt a lot more confident. The amount of confidence you have when you're doing street photography really does differ day to day, but when you do have that confidence and you feel the emotion that you're trying to capture, and you've got a strong grasp on the framing you want and the composition, things really do start to pull together. So there we have it, a nice collection of some street photography I did in Brighton over the course of a day. It felt good to get back into street photography again. It had been so long since I last did it. Finally, after lockdown, get my cinematographer eye back on point before my upcoming feature films. If you like the work that I do and you like the style of my talk throughs and this kind of thing, please do give this video a like and consider subscribing, because we have so much more creative content on this channel that is going to be coming out regularly, and we have some truly talented people making some absolutely awesome content. Stay tuned, thanks for watching, and I'll see you next time.